I'm Sally, and these are your daily announcements. Anyone interested in competing in track and field, there will be an interest meeting on November 29th at 6 p.m. in the Little Theater. If you have questions, feel free to email Coach Graham at tgraham@lexington1.net or stop by Coach Lewis's room B211.
In the beginning of September, a bug species in the East Coast known as the lantern bug became an invasive species throughout America. Although they weren't as bad as in 2021, they have begun to increase their population at an alarming pace. They have black spotted wings with tiny lines at the end and a bright red body when spreading their wings. These bugs can cause serious environmental damage to orchard, grape, and logging industries, and they are a threat to many agricultural plants. If they manage to take over, plants like ornamental woody trees, apples, peaches, grains, grapes, strawberries, and tomatoes won't be seen as often and increase in price exponentially in just a few months. To keep this from happening, many people on social media are informing everyone to eliminate any lantern bug they come across to keep the spread at bay.
The next driver's permit test will be on November 30th at 3:45 in the Little Theater. Please visit the link in your email and sign up and print the required permission form. Boys and girls cross country compete at the state qualifier tomorrow. Congrats to the Cat Band for placing 10th in the 5A state championship this weekend. The Artatorium, Lexington High School's digital arts magazine, is gearing up for its November 2022 edition. If you have artwork, writing, performance videos, and other media that showcases your artistic abilities, please submit them to the magazine by going to lhsarts.com and clicking the Submit My Art tab. You can also email your entries to Mr. Samey at esamey@lexington1.net. Entries for the November issue are due this Friday. If you're a senior with an internship in the spring, you must schedule it with your career specialist before December 16th. They will not schedule it next semester. Students with last names A through J will meet with Ms. Augsburger, and students with last names K through Z will meet with Mr. Magyar. To schedule an appointment, go to the link from Ms. Augsburger in your email.
This year on August 30th, scientists discovered a mysterious blue mass off the coast of the U.S. Virgin Islands. They were doing a deep-sea exploration live stream at depths of 1,335 feet below sea level to 2,005 feet below sea level. The blue mass was spotted near 1,400 feet below sea level. Scientists have not been able to positively identify this blue mass. Scientists so far have only been able to jokingly label it blue goo.
Could this goo be the goo that came from Goo Lagoon and SpongeBob? No.
But they suspect it's either a soft coral or a sponge.
Remember, the JROTC canned food drive is still taking donations. 10th graders, stop by the health room for hearing checks. 11th graders, stop by the health room for blood pressure checks. You can do this before school, in between classes, or during your lunch. Seniors, check your email from Lori Dotterer to see upcoming college tour and open house opportunities.
All of South Korea is in the mourning for the 154 lives that were lost after a deadly Halloween crowd crush. A crush or surge happens when people are packed together in a confined space and there's movement such as pushing that causes the crowd to fall over, essentially called a domino effect. Tens of thousands of people had gathered Saturday in 801 when a crowd surge began in a sloped, narrow alleyway, setting off a deadly panic. Many were teens or in their 20s, all dressed in costumes for their country's first Halloween celebration since the start of COVID. There were 154 deaths and 149 injured, 33 in critical condition. Crowd surges can be triggered by many tight situations. For example, when people push others or if someone trips, but the events are not usually caused by people in distress or pushing to get out of the crowd. Those reactions typically come after the crowd starts collapsing, which leads to people being trampled to death. At memorials in the city, mourners left traditional white chrysanthemums as well as snack foods, soft drinks, and bottles of beer. In 801, 2 Buddhist monks chanted and performed rites throughout the afternoon. This is a truly tragic event, and in the future we need to think about better ways for crowd control.
Congrats Varsity Cheer for winning the Debbie Rogers tournament last weekend. Good luck to LVC at the 5A state qualifiers on Saturday. If you would like to take a field trip to Midlands Tech on December 7th, pick up your permission form from the counseling office. The Distracted Driving Simulator will be on campus today and tomorrow. The first 3 rows in the gym parking lot closest to the track will be blocked off. Get here early to get a parking spot. The football game this week is at Somerville. The theme is tie-dye. Empower teachers. Please help your students to load their course requests into Power School to officially request their classes for next year. Take your students through the slideshow. That's all for today. Have a great day, Wildcats.